Hey there, Tyler Moore, still continuing my introduction and explanation for the program off the page. As before, I'm working on a tune that a student is trying to learn. He is already familiar with how the tune goes, but there's some parts that he's needing some reference points on. So I'm writing the music out. So if you go back to the video number 1, I'm going to talk about if you can do one or the other, you're in a good place, but if you can do both, you're in a better place. I'm using my ear training skills to help write a physical reference that will make learning the tune a little easier for someone else, and it does help me in the future as well. Although there's a likelihood, just like with notes for a class, when you write something out, oftentimes that information stays with you a little bit longer, a little bit better. Okay. So this is what I've got so far, and realize that this is my shorthand. I don't need other people right now to really understand this, and I can write this out more formally for the student later. Okay, but I do have about 4 lines, 3-ish, starting the 4th line. Okay, and notice that it's not large, it's not dark, it's not heavy. And I've just got enough information to know what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going with, right? A couple of places where the rhythms are the same, I don't have to worry about stems and bars. But places where there are ties or places where there are rhythmic differences, I want to make sure that I put what rhythms are there, because if I just put the pitches, it won't necessarily make sense. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play a little bit of what I've got, and then we're going to play the tune. It's got an A and a B part, just the 2 parts. I'm just going to play it once, and we're going to compare the 2, and I'm going to finish out this transcription. All right? So here we go. That's what I've got. Okay, so I've got this queued up. Okay, so you can tell I'm pretty close to finishing this out. There's about 1 measure of unique material. I don't know if you caught this, but the end of the B section is the same or similar to the end of the A section. So each one of these sections is approximately 8, it's not approximately, it is 8 measures repeated, okay? The A part is really 4 measures with a slight ending difference repeated. So it's almost 4 measures repeated 4 times as opposed to 8 measures repeated 2 times. In any case, there's 8 measures, the first part repeated, and then the B section is a bit more unique. It's a little less repetitive, but it does reference the A section. Okay, so I need to pinpoint that part that is different, which I'm going to do right now, and we're going to finish this out. Okay, so I'm going to go back to where the B section begins. I'm going to be listening for only the part right after where I have written. Okay, so you might hear more than you want to, but you're really trying to isolate it, right? So I'm following along in what I've written, and I'm trying to really only focus on memorizing the part right after what I've gotten down, okay? So what things it's helpful to do in this situation is look for patterns, okay? So in the A section, the ending of the phrase changes midway through. Give you an example here, all right? So in the A section, you've got it goes up for the first, at the end of the first 4 bars. The next 4 bars it goes down, right? And then it repeats. Up, down, right? And then in the B part, the first time through it goes down at the end of the 8-bar phrase, and at the end of the second 8-bar phrase it goes up. Let's see if we can catch that. Goes by real quick, but do you hear it? Okay, so the end of the B part has the same phrase at the end of it, and at the end of the first 8-bar phrase it goes down, and at the end of the second 8-bar phrase it goes up. So it's a little swapped, all right? But I think we've got the whole thing. So let me see if I've got it. Not too shabby. Okay, I'm going to finish notating this for my student, but I think I've got it, and hopefully you've got an understanding of how I approach this and how I take something that might seem a little intimidating and I break it down, okay? I'm going to do another video later with something a little more basic, right? To kind of move forward with how to approach ear training, learning music by ear. I hope you enjoyed this 3-set video compilation thing, and look for more of these on YouTube. Thank you very much. This is Tyler Moore signing off.